Okay, I'm here at the vintage market, and we have found. Now, what is your name, young lady?
Cat.
Cat. Now, Cat is that C-A-T, Q-A-T? How do you?
K-A-T.
K-A-T. What's your last name, Cat?
L-O-T-Z.
L-O-T-Z. Isn't there a glass company name? It's Lots. I guess not. And so I was wondering, Cat. Now, is it Katerina?
It's Catherine.
Catherine. Okay. And so, Catherine, I see that on your what appears to be a vintage, is this a Volkswagen bus of about 1968 or so?
71.
70. Oh, it's one of the newer models. So the 1971, the same year that Jim Morrison died, this thing was created. Now, I assume you probably put some miles on this poor thing, have you?
I've had it about a year.
You've had it a year? Oh, it's...
I have put some miles on it.
How many miles does it claim to have on it?
It claims to have less than 100,000.
Okay, that's a big fraud. You don't have a 45-year-old Volkswagen bus with only 100,000.
That's what it claims to have.
Yeah, okay. Neither one of us believed it.
I have not been through the paperwork, though, so I don't know.
Okay. And so I see that you have an interesting display on both sides of your vehicle. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vintage license plates. Now, are these just random vintage license plates that you chose because you thought they were attractive, or do these have some deep meaning, like the places that you've been to? I mean, for example, were you back in California in 1956? Did you go back there in time?
I did. I went back in time.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I just found it interesting. I'm a car girl.
No, what does it mean to be a car girl?
I grew up around guys. I grew up working on cars.
And what were some of the cars that you worked on?
Well, the guys had muscle cars mostly.
And what did you have? Did you have a muscle car?
I had a full-size lifted Chevy Blazer.
A full Now, what year was that Chevy?
71.
Oh, you're really big in this. Something important happened.
Vintage cars.
Did something important happen to you in 71, or is this all coincidence?
That's coincidence.
Okay.
So, but no, I love vintage cars along with vintage stuff.
I can see. So where did you get the idea to have 16 vintage license plates on your 1971? Now, what kind of shade of blue is this?
This is Neptune blue.
Neptune. Well, you knew that. I guess you're a car girl, so you knew.
It's Neptune blue.
Okay, Neptune blue. So you just got the idea one day to do that. And do people ever make remarks about the fact that you have that? Is anything?
People stop and look at it all the time.
What do they say when they see that?
They ask if I traveled to all those places. I've been to a lot of those places.
Now, do you ever give them any smart answers, since you've probably been asked that same question over and over again?
It depends.
Well, what was the rudest and the most smart alecky thing that you've ever said when someone asked you that question?
I put wings on it and flew to Alaska.
So you put now Kat is claiming that she put wings on this 71 vehicle and flew to Alaska.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one is Bahamas. I have 2 from the Bahamas on there that I actually picked up when I was on a cruise back there. So those have, a little sentimental value to me.
I can see.
The ones from Alabama have been on. I'm originally from Alabama, and those.
What city in Alabama are you from?
Mentone.
Mentone. Well, I hear that's a great city.
It's about that big.
Yes.
Less than 500 people. So.
Oh, it's grown.
Yeah.
It used to be smaller than that.
But like my nephew was stationed in Alaska, and that was his license plate.
Okay.
I picked up the Nassau ones when I was in the Bahamas. I have one that's Caterpillar, and then I have one on the other side that says Big Cat.
Well,
just because
I guess you had to get that Big Cat.
I had to get both of those,
especially K-A-T.
Yep. So.
And Caterpillar. Yeah. Okay. So, Kat, in addition to being kind of an antique gypsy, what are the other kind of professions that you've had in your life?
Let's see. I have worked for the drag races. The
drag races?
I have worked for NASCAR.
For NASCAR? And what did you do for NASCAR?
I actually worked for the track in Fontana.
But what did you do for them?
was the dragway assistant. They have a drag strip out there also.
So you were the drag race assistant? And what are the duties of a drag race assistant?
You make sure that you have everything you need to run a drag race.
What are some of the supplies?
Fuel.
What kind of fuel do they use? Racing fuel.
Racing fuel.
Now, is there a name? Is there a brand name to any of the racing fuels?
VP.
VP. Okay.
Order the supplies for the track. They have track bite, which makes the track sticky.
Oh, it's called a track bite. Track bite, and it makes the track sticky. Okay, so now this is like a liquid. You apply it, or how does it work?
It's
okay. So you put this liquid, and so this way they will be flying off the track.
Well, yeah, it makes, because they run on slicks, which means they have no treads on their tires. So they need something for traction, because that's what a tread on a tire does. It makes traction.
I see.
So
why is that? Why don't they have any traction on their treads? Doesn't it seem counterintuitive? Seems like they'd want it.
I've never raced myself, so.
Yeah, but you've been part of the whole. You've been part of the whole world for so long that I'm kind of counting on you, Kat, to unlock some of these secrets that have been mystifying me my entire life.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't even know. So a person with your pedigree, you don't even know that. So I don't feel so bad.
They've been doing it for 50 plus years, so
Okay, I guess they have a reason for it.
Why change it now? So.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
So, Kat, you do any other shows besides this show?
I do.
And what are the other shows you do?
I do Inspired Inland Market, which is the second Saturday of the month in Rancho.
Okay.
I do Topanga Vintage Market.
Topanga Vintage Market, and will you be doing the one in July?
I will be doing, yes, I will be doing the one in June and July.
Okay, good.
Those are my regular shows that I do every month. This one, the Inspired Inland, and Topanga.
Okay.